Hello everyone. So today I am going on a cruise in Dubai. Well, Abu Dhabi technically. The cruise started Abu Dhabi and then ended Dubai, and I want to take you guys along with me, show you how it was and everything. So this is kind of like the airport place thingy. I don't know what to call it. Once we were done with our documentations, checking, there was line and still we had to show our passports and everything. It was like being at the airport. So yeah, once we were done there, this is now where we were headed to enter the cruise. The weather was actually really nice for the cruise. And yeah, the ship really was huge. Okay, so once now that we're done with the check-in and everything, we are headed towards our room. And I gotta say, first impression, I loved the cruise, loved the lobby. It was so really bougie and everything. Yeah, so I'm headed towards the room. I'm just gonna give like a super quick room tour. I love the room. It was tiny. It was really tiny, but it had everything that I would need. Like, it didn't feel suffocating. We had a lot of stuff, but there was a lot of place to store the stuff and everything. The room was really convenient. I was really impressed by it. So yeah, it had everything, like a lot of mirrors even, which is really cool. This is the balcony area. Again, it was really fun. Small balcony. You could just sit outside, chill. Although I barely sat on the balcony, barely spent any time because I was just like roaming around the ship all day. When I was in the room, I would just like relax. But the balcony was really nice. Yeah, this was like the overall view of the room. And super quick bathroom tour. Really tiny again, but very convenient. And since it was a European cruise, so there was no like shower in the bathroom, so we were prepared for it. When we reached there, it was night already, so this was the outdoor area, like the common area. There was a pool, sitting area. Really happening place. I'll show you further in the videos. There were a lot of activities happening there basically all the time. But yeah, this was the pool. I gotta say, it was not super fun being in the pool because it would get really cold, and they would close the pools kind of early because it was cold. Again, the gym was so impressive for a gym on a cruise. It was super impressive. Even more so impressive how many people were doing like the full-blown workout on the cruise. It was really impressive. But I wasn't there to burn the calories. I was just there to eat the calories. I ate so much on the cruise that I basically forgot to film the restaurant area, and I'm so ashamed of that because I was basically there all the time, and yet I did not film it. So weird. Okay, so this was the sort of like the indoor pool area. Okay, so this was one of the restaurants. We got breakfast, lunch, and dinner each day for 3 days while we were on the cruise. It was included in our package. The experience overall was really fancy, really fun, but the food was extremely basic. I did not enjoy it. I didn't even go back after the first dinner. I would just eat at my regular place. So this was like the outdoor-ish area. Once we were done with the dinner, we just went out, and there was like this salsa dance class thing happening outside. You would not get bored on this cruise. Like, there was so much happening that at this point I was tired. I went back to the room, and yeah, I just wanted to like quickly show you my outfit. But it's more like I stayed super casual on the cruise because I just wanted to like relax. Okay, so this is day 2, and like, I love my breakfast food. I loved it, and I love the breakfast as well. Like, the breakfast was pretty good. It was really fun, and then yeah, I just basically roaming around the cruise a little bit, just chilling. I barely went into the pool, but yeah, after breakfast, I just came back to the room, changed up a little bit, and we were in the middle of the ocean at this point. But yeah, I love looking out the window from my room. Although we were in the city, like you would still be in a lot of water, especially at night. It would look so crazy. This was because I had this little shop that they had, and if you forgot anything, you could go there and like buy things, necessary things, as well as like a lot of makeup and just yeah, you could basically find everything in there, and the prices were kind of cheap. They had a lot of sales going on every day on perfumes and makeup, handbags, even a lot of handbags they had. But yeah, they basically had everything that you needed. I forgot my toothbrush and toothpaste, so I had to buy it from there. So this is one bag that I picked that I really liked, and I picked some lip balm, but there were like a lot of bags. I had to say the jacuzzi was definitely my favorite part of the cruise because it was so cold all the time. The hot water would feel so good. Okay, so on day 2, they stopped the cruise on a private island, and we got off on the island, went for lunch. They had lunch on the island. We got off the cruise, went to the island, and it was really happening. Like you could go swim in the ocean, you could take pictures, and it was kind of huge though. The island was huge and it was really fun. But they also had a lot of shops that I went to also. I did really bad packing, so I forgot to keep my swimsuit. I didn't have my swimsuit with me till day 2, and I bought it from the island. But yeah, they had like sunbaths that you could just relax on. Oh yeah, this was the shop. Again, convenient. They had a lot of things, a lot of unnecessary things too, but I found my swimsuit there, so I was really happy because I was just like, I thought I'm gonna have to be without the swimsuit on a cruise. But yeah, they basically laid out the lunch for us on the island. You also had the option to do the lunch in the cruise if you didn't feel like going, so you had both the lunch options. Food did not stop on the cruise, let me just tell you that. It was a 24-hour buffet. You could eat any time of the day you wanted, and it would be fresh and like really good. But yeah, this is just like some shops, and you could find some touristy stuff, hats, umbrellas, swimsuits, a lot of things. Yeah, you could just like hang out here. I didn't spend a lot of time on the island because I mean you can find places like this in Dubai all the time, like the beaches and everything, they're like that. So after a while I just went back into the cruise ship. That was like more fun for me. So at night there was this orchestra happening. There was something happening all the time, but I had never seen an orchestra band, and I was really interested. I was really intrigued, so I really wanted to basically check it out. So we went there, saw the act. It was really fun. Not for me, I don't know, but I enjoyed it. Like yeah, this looks so cool. Now that I'm looking back at it, it looks so amazing. The rooms were like the theaters and everything, they were crazy. So yeah, day 3, I woke up with a very familiar view, which was the Burj Khalifa. We were in Dubai finally. Day 3, we were in Dubai, and I woke up and I was like, I instantly started filming. The whole thing looked so cool. Like could see the downtown from afar. Okay, I should have filmed more. I didn't. This was the spa area. Yeah, so like I got a facial from there. Didn't film much. Again, pardon me, guys. I'm still. I forget to film things which I feel so bad about later when I'm editing. But anyways, yeah, another like I don't know why I filmed this. I've already shown all of this. But anyways, really fun part coming up, which was the water park. I love the water park area. I mean, it was kind of small, which makes sense. I mean, it was on a cruise, but it was a really like if you have kids with you, just leave them there. It was safe. They had people over there who were basically looking after the kids. And then they had 3 slides for adults, which I took. It was really fun. The slides were like really fun. Just another really cool addition on the already very, very happening cruise. Yeah, this cruise was something else. It was an experience. Amazing experience for sure. Yeah, these were the slides. They were kind of tall, and I just went there. I barely spent some time there because for the adults there were only those 3 slides to do. For kids there was a lot happening, and like kids were really having fun. But for adults, you could just do the slide, and then there's like not much to do over there. So I mean, yeah, I left. So yeah, this was another outfit, and this outfit was a really good decision. It was really cruise friendly, breezy. It would get a little cold. I kept some jackets with me. Anyways, this was the time to say goodbye to our 3-day cruise from Abu Dhabi to Dubai. It was an amazing experience. Overall, I would 100% recommend it. It was such a good getaway. If you cannot leave the country, it was so convenient. Just go spend your time, just forget about the world for like 3 days. It was so good. It was an amazing experience for sure.